I've got here a Rob Allen Tuna Railgun. This is the 800 with the double bands. And I'm just going to go over how to load a spear onto this gun if it's your first time handling a spear gun, especially one like this. So first things first, this is the safety, this orange device here on the top of the gun. If it's pushed forward, that means the safety is on and the trigger is locked. If it's pushed backwards, that means you can release the trigger like this, which will release the spear from your gun. Now, this is a bit easier to do in the water, but it's good to get a couple reps on dry, just reloading the spear into the gun. And how you do that is you first locate the top side of the spear. That's going to be the side with the notches on it. So once we find the top side of the spear, we run the wire along the top side of the spear. And then we take the bottom or the end of the spear and run it through this little hole here at the top of the muzzle. And then it's really important to make sure the two bands are lying on top of the spear, and then we're going to thread the spear underneath the bands. So again, the bands are on top of the spear is going underneath. And then we're going to slide it back until we hear a click, like that. That click means that the spear is secure and it won't be released unless you release the trigger. So with the rest of the wire, so you're going to have the wire on either side of the spear up here, and you want to take the wire and run it across this until you find kind of the other side of this notch here, and then you kind of pull that tight, and then we're going to want to hook it on this wire release down here. You can get a little extra length from the wire by pulling on the bungee portion up here so that you can attach it to the wire release here. Okay, now that our wire's good, finally, just as far as the bands go, there's some good content online around best technique on how to pull the bands back. But for the purpose of this video, it's important to just remember to you're going to want to slide your hand underneath the lower band in order to grab the band that's on top. And then you're going to pull the band that's on top back into the first notch on the barrel. And then you pull the lower band, the band that's on bottom, back into the second notch that's further down the barrel. And then once you do this, you should have the bands being flush, one on top of the other in parallel fashion. So I hope this helps, and good luck out there.